Hello, Dinokonee here, back with another video, and today I'll be doing foot roll, which is something I never thought I'd ever do a tutorial on, but here we are. Anyway, let's get into this. I'm just gonna currently do this for this so I don't have to stare at this. And I'm just gonna name it like face form, just so I can find it later if I need to for adding a driver to it or something, I don't know. Anyway, so now let's do this. So we're gonna have to grab this foot right here, the foot.r, then duplicate it and right click. Now we're gonna move this over to an empty bone there because this started on this rig. So this is the tutorial rig. I just meant bone mesh for things so I can show it to you easier. But normally, if I'm making a rig, I usually just have it all on one thing. But for the sake of tutorials, I'm doing it like this. So what we're gonna do is, you see its name. Just gonna copy this thing's name, then go right to this bone, then paste it. I don't know why I called it IK foot on this rig. Every other rig, I call it foot control. There you go, that's working. We're actually going to change this parent. We're going to make this parent to this. The foot.r. How I move this, it should not move. That's how we want it. Perfect. Now I've got that set up. Let's begin with the foot roll. Sorry, you want to... I did parent to this. Because it didn't save. Oh, you did. I just grabbed the wrong bone there. Yeah. Now we're gonna go over to this bone there and work it all in here. Now we're gonna grab this, Shift D it, right click, drag auto pixel, R -90. So here, duplicate another one over here, R 180, Alt R on this one as well. Parent this one to this one to this one. So I'm gonna duplicate one of these things again, to here, and here, one more over. Same thing for this. And we're gonna parent this one to this one to this one, and then finally this one's gonna be parented to the foot.r. So in the end, it actually will completely work with this foot. It works. Now that we got that all worked out, let's grab this, duplicate this up to about like here. R 180, Alt R. I'd say one more is probably better placement for the bone. And then just call this footroll.r. The .r is not technically required, but it is useful for when you ever want to like do armature symmetrize it over, so you don't have to do extra work in setting it back up. You can just symmetrize it over. Now we're gonna give this thing a little bit of rotation. Again, you want to give it 45 degrees. Oops, no, I meant it 3. Wait, is it 1? No, it's 1 this time. Huh, that's weird. 45, then paste it for these. And then boom. These. I'm going to turn this on because I keep forgetting because I'm stupid. And now we're going to select this, close this, see if this works. This is working. But you want to make sure that this thing can't move. You don't want this thing moving or really scaling for that matter. I guess you could technically lock this one if you wanted to, but like, there's not really much point, so I'm just gonna keep this unlocked. Now time for the part with the constraints. Select this one, select this one, Control Shift C, transformation. 5, 5. Over to here, put this rotation. As you can see, whenever you do, I'm gonna change this to local so you can actually see this. So RX, you can see it only changes on the x-axis. That way you know to put this on this one. So I hit RX on this. It also rotates on the x-axis. So therefore we know that this one is like that. So just paste your 45 in there for these. No, just like this. Should just be for the negative. So whenever it does this, it should be doing that. Next up, we want to duplicate this one over here, but then change the direction. Because if I hit RX, positive here, RX, positive here. So you just want to like put this one down here, but make it positive. I believe that's what you do, at least. No, I paste this up here. This one's deposited up here. Hold up a second. Oh, I have to change this part too, yeah. I keep forgetting how to do that. Anyway. So now, boom. And then I was right actually the first time. You do paste this one down here. That's sure. And now, boom. See? Now for the sides. I do this. If I hit RY, it's not going to rotate because it looks like Y normally, but it's actually RZ. I think same with this one, RZ. It's not. This one's actually RY. That's what you gotta make sure you know and why you do this like that. So let's make sure. So since you can see over here that this one, it goes right here, RZ, goes negative, and if this one goes RY, it also goes negative. These are both going to be negative constraints. Meaning for this Y, if it goes negative 45, this one also will go negative 45, but you want to paste this one in here. In rotation. That is important to actually remember to do. And I can do it every now and then because I don't know, I just do. Now, negative 45, copy this, and give this thing this. Boom. So now, let's check and make sure it works. It's working. Yep. You want to duplicate it over to here. Oops, nope, not that. That would not be bad. Then you can go over to here. Oh, constraints again. Then copy this, paste it down here. Just paste it down there. I think that one actually should stay the negative. Nope, that actually is right there. There we go. Now that we got that all set up, we can go back over to our main bone there and check this out. Now if I do this, boom, boom, boom. Let this up. My foot still works. And there we go. I'm going to do one last thing, because you will notice if you've not locked the IK, it's going to have a weird bend like to it. So I'm going to go over to here and go to inverse kinematics. Yep, and you'll see every now and then if you rotate this, like to the side all the way, it's going to deform a little bit in a weird way every now and then. So what you want to do to fix that is, you don't lock those, you want to keep that one, lock those. Also, I'm going to make sure I do my foot over here, right, because I'm a bit not as smooth as it normally is. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Anyway, that's how you do a foot roll, which actually want to parent this over to the foot there are. Now we got this all working. There we go. Now we've got our foot roll working. And you can just like duplicate all these things to the other side as well. Just like literally grab these things. Make sure you have this one. Then grab these. Tab. I'm not sure. Symmetrize. And because these things have the .r already, you can literally just things parent. Like a parent over here, foot that r. Just paste it over to here. And you can say dot although, because that's important to change. With this one, just take this thing's parent and make it .l, and there we go. Now we have our working foot roll on both legs. As soon as I actually decide to symmetrize this over, yep, it will be working as soon as I just put this bone in there, because currently they didn't paste over. It's still on the other one. So just paste this all into these. If you didn't, same mistake as I did, but hopefully you're watching a little bit ahead just to make sure you don't mess up anything. And now we've got all that done. And now there we go. That was a really bad voice crack, holy crap. And foot roll. You also want to lock this one. Inverse kinematics, these two, same as this one. And yeah, there you go. It's done. Anyway, yeah. Using this thing back to global, because I'm better using global every now and then. There we go. Works. I'll be reading Stretch next because I'm gonna ask for Stretch, and I still to this day don't know what Fancy Head is. I'm not kidding. I don't know what that is. So I'm gonna think I'm asking for Fancy Head, and I was trying to figure out how to do it, but more importantly, what it was. And yeah, I still don't know. Anyway, hope this was helpful for anyone that wanted to do foot rule. And if it was, I'll see you in the next one. I'm coming out with more animations soon, and I think I might post another trailer for something, but I'm not quite sure if I'm going to post the second trailer. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.